Hello, it's Wednesday. I'm just finished my swim. That's what I look like. I just showered. Did good today, better. I hurt my knee yesterday on my swim. Felt better today, but it was still not right, I guess is the best way to put it. So I didn't do the last part of my swim where I usually swim in place in the deep end for 5 minutes with no hands. But that puts a lot of rotational stress on the knee, and I didn't want to do that today again, so I just skipped it, did a little soak in the hot tub to relax the muscles, and I was done. So now I'm going to head back home. I pick up my laptop and my thumb drive, and I'm going to go help one of my friends put together his desktop that he ordered. It's a Ryzen system. I don't know all the specs just yet. He sent me a picture of a link to the PC parts builder, but I just can't remember everything that he had put on it. Anyway, that's what I'm going to do this afternoon, and then the rest of the evening, if the rain holds off, I'm going to go up to the lake again, because Monday I went up and everything was the way it had been all summer, and then yesterday I went up and I actually found some fresh beaver cuttings, and then I heard a beaver slap the water with his tail. I never saw him, but I heard him. So this is anew, because Monday the trees that were cut were not cut, and then yesterday night they were cut. So probably in the last few days a beaver moved into the pond there, and now he's getting to work. But because we don't want beavers moving downriver to the culvert, so I'll be setting traps there as soon as the season opens. And down across the street, a little bit further downriver, I'll be setting some traps there too, because one of the neighbors called me about beavers on his land. Anyway, enough about that for now. I'll go get some video of the tree that the beaver's trying to cut down. He's definitely having a hold my beer moment with this tree. Sometimes you gotta wonder why they go so big when there's so many more reasonable sized ones around. But hey, beavers are awesome. Alright, so I'm almost home. I'm gonna grab my stuff and head out. Alright, I'm at my buddy Travis's. I just built him a PC. It's a Ryzen system. It's the first time I put together a Ryzen. We haven't turned it on yet, so we'll see what happens. Say hi, Travis. Hey. All right. So here we go. Let's see if I wasted his money. Oh. Got the back panel switch. And it's turning on. And oh, he's got RGB. And we get a post. Okay, it's just cycling because it's detecting new hardware. Is this on when it's yellow or off?
Should be on.
And a little RGB around his motherboard there by the HD audio. And we have a post. All right. That's good. HDMI, no signal. I know what I did. Hang on a second. I plugged the HDMI into the motherboard instead of the graphics card. Do that. And this time we get a post, I will go into the BIOS and set it up to boot from the thumb drive so I can install Windows. So power switch back on, and here we go again. Okay, so we're in the BIOS. And okay, we have CPU fuse ring, memory, all the dims are detected. Smart fan, Q flash. Okay, system, BIOS. Boot options, UEFI. So we want to boot to SanDisk. There's not much stretch on this mouse here. So we got to move this one up to boot order number 1. There we go. So you see SanDisk is now boot order number 1. So we're going to save and exit and reboot. And next time we boot up, it should boot from the thumb drive. And we'll load Windows. I'll be back after. Got my helmet on. I'm going to take off on the four-wheeler. I saw the fella that owns the land across the street. So I asked him if I could go scouting for the beavers over there. He says there's a lot of them. So I'm gonna get the four-wheeler, head over there, get down on the trail back behind this house and see what's there. So I'm just gonna go in the back garage because I put the four-wheeler here to make room. No garage door opener back here. But hey. Don't really need it, right? Just gotta move the mower. And we'll be off. I will check back in when I get over there. And if I see anything, maybe we'll get some video of a beaver tonight. Okay, I checked out the neighbor's area. It looks really promising for beaver. And now I'm back at the river at my place. He was with me while I was looking around, so I didn't want to film nothing. But anyway, I said I would show you yesterday what the beavers are up to. So, this pond is up quite a bit, and there you can see fresh mud on the dam. Now the top of this dam was dry all summer, and now it's mud. And then I looked over here, and we have a fresh run coming up that. So this wasn't cut on Monday, and now it's cut. And there's a big tree over there that's cut. I'm going to show you that in a minute. But I'm just looking here. I want to try and get a video of the beaver swimming around, but it still might be too early. But yeah, he made a nice little trail right there. I'll probably end up throwing a trap right there. It would be nice if he come out for a swim. And tomorrow evening maybe I'll go in the woods behind the house there and see if I can spot him from there. Alright, I'm going to move up to the other tree that he's cutting over there. That's kind of like a hold my beer tree. Alright, I'm up here at the lake. I spooked some ducks as I drove in. There's always a lot of ducks up here. It's a nice, quiet, calming spot. Just don't see any beaver sign up here. Was seeing muskrats quite regularly in August, but I don't see any now. Maybe it's just a time of day thing. The water is quite low right now, but the fall rain should bring it back up soon. Oh, some kind of plover there just landed on the log. Can't see that from the camera on my phone though. Maybe now I zoom. Yeah, it's right there, walking out to the edge of the water, behind the reeds. Some kind of little plover. I see kingfisher up here quite often. But they're so fast and it's hard to get a picture of them, especially with the phone. I need to come up here with my good camera some night and sit till dark and take pictures. Anyway, I'm gonna turn around and head back towards the house. And like I said, if I'm up to it maybe around 7:30, I'll come back up and try and see if there's a beaver about. Alright, if you don't hear from me again, then I didn't see no beavers. So thanks for watching, have a great day, and catch you tomorrow. Here I'm up at the farthest point of the lake behind my house on the south branch. A little way that way down there it splits, and there's another branch over on the other side of those hydro lines. But there's no practical way to get there from this way. You'd have to go up the highway and hike in from the highway. Just startle the duck off. But there, oh, there's the house. Okay. I've been looking for the beaver house. I just see it there on the other side of the reeds. The water's low and it's very mucky. And there's a shit ton of moose sign. Like, all of this trail pushed down there, it's all moose track. All moose track. It's full of moose tracks, all in this muskegee kind of stuff here. And just up over here, there's actually a moose bed. You can see in the mud there. It's all moose tracks. Maybe like a spot to get a moose, but if it runs out there, you'll have a hell of a time recovering it. So there's the beaver house, but the ground is all very soft, and there's a piece of swamp there. I don't know if I could get out to that house, but I don't see any fresh beaver sign either. There's no fresh gnawing on trees, and you can see the tree line's pretty far from the water, so it's possible there's no beaver up here right now. There's probably definitely muskrat though. Anyway, coming over here. Where was that moose bed? That was right here. I walked through it. This was all pushed down. I kind of kicked it up, I think, walking through it. So yeah, to get to the, you know, I'm in the swamp, it's swampy here. You can see that was all cut out by beaver, and the house would be straight across through all that. Maybe if I had rubber boots on, I could figure out a way to go get a better look at it, but I'm not going to soak my feet. This was quite a little drive to get up here, but it was worth it. Here's the moose bed. Here it's all laid down. Anyway, get back on the bike and head home. This trail's supposed to go all the way around out to the railroad, but it looks like it's pretty grown in. And it was pretty rough. I think it's skidoo trail in the winter, and in the summer it just grows. So anyway, I'm gonna head home now.